Peter and the Wolf. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Peter who lived with his grandfather in a small house by the edge of a forest. Peter was a brave and curious boy, always eager for adventure. The house was surrounded by a large, fenced garden, but beyond the gate lay a wide, open meadow that Peter loved to explore. One morning, Peter went out into the garden and left the gate open behind him. A little bird, Peter's friend, flew down and perched on a nearby branch. The bird chirped happily as Peter enjoyed the beautiful morning air. Soon, a duck waddled out of the forest and into the meadow. The duck and the bird began to argue. The bird, perched high in the tree, bragged, "Flying is the greatest thing in the world. You can go anywhere in the sky." The duck quacked back, "Swimming is far better. In the water, you're safe from predators." As they argued, Peter noticed something slinking in the grass: his pet cat. The cat, seeing the bird in the tree, began to stalk it, trying to catch the bird off guard. Peter called out a warning, "Watch out, bird. The cat is coming for you." Hearing this, the bird flew up into the highest branches of the tree, safely out of the cat's reach. The duck, however, quacked angrily at the cat from the pond. Just then, Peter's grandfather came out of the house. He was a grumpy old man, always worried about Peter's safety. Seeing Peter outside the fence, he scolded, "Peter, it's dangerous out here. What if a wolf comes out of the forest? You must stay inside the gate where it is safe." He led Peter back into the garden and locked the gate. As Peter sat inside, frustrated at his grandfather's overprotectiveness, something unexpected happened. Out of the woods crept a large, gray wolf. The wolf slowly approached the meadow, its eyes fixed on the animals. The cat quickly scrambled up the tree, next to the bird. The duck, in panic, jumped out of the pond and started running, but the wolf was too fast. It chased the duck and, in one swift motion, caught it in its jaws. Peter and the wolf Peter watched in horror as the wolf devoured the poor duck, but instead of being afraid, Peter was determined to catch the wolf. He ran to the house and grabbed a strong rope. Climbing the garden fence, Peter made his way to the meadow, where the wolf was prowling. Peter climbed up the tree where the bird and the cat were hiding. He whispered to the bird, "Fly down and distract the wolf, but be careful." The brave little bird flew around the wolf, taunting it by swooping down and flying just out of reach. The wolf snapped its jaws and leaped at the bird, but it missed every time. As the wolf was distracted, Peter carefully lowered a noose from the tree. When the wolf wasn't looking, Peter slipped a rope around its tail and pulled it tight. The wolf struggled, snarling and pulling, but Peter tied the other end of the rope to the tree. The more the wolf struggled, the tighter the rope became around its tail. Soon, the wolf was completely trapped. Just then, some hunters came out of the woods. They had been tracking the wolf and were ready to shoot it, but Peter called down from the tree, "Don't shoot. The wolf is caught. Let's take it to the zoo." The hunters were impressed by Peter's bravery and agreed to take the wolf to the zoo instead of killing it. They tied the wolf securely and began the long march toward the town, where the zoo was. As they walked, Peter, the bird, the cat, the hunters, and even Peter's grandfather, who had come out to see what the commotion was about, all joined the parade. The brave little bird flew happily above them, proud of how it had helped Peter. Grandfather, though still grumbling about Peter being in danger, was secretly proud of his grandson's bravery. And as for the wolf, it was marched to the zoo, never to harm another creature in the forest again. Please like the video and subscribe the Best Kids Story channel to watch your favorite stories at first.